Hey guys, this is something I wrote after graduating high school, and at the time I tripped and fell on my head. Thought is art's instruments. Instruments are tools. Tools are art. Art is happiness. Happiness is useless. Music is completely fucking useless. Rule 1. Talk is chop is soap, motherfucker. Feel and taste the ocean waves. The fool laughs a lot. Pot, lady pot is green money. Stupidity is the only sin. Number 3. Pot is green money. Rules are annoying. Pot, money, money to burn. Unless in counterpoint. Symbols, symbols, symbols. But only if necessary. This is 6, remember. Answer, apple. Left is right, right is wrong. Knowing knowledge. Wrong is God. 8. AK's guns to fist is unfair. This is 9. What God isn't, you ask? Unfair. Loads to care. 10. Power over other people. Care to art, love, happiness, joy. Or your power is in another people. 11. Joy is to world. Unless people keep the semen in her 101. Our Antichrist is here. Antichrist, my savior. The son of Satan, government, money, not pot, can't burn. Weather for broken dreams, work, B.O., gross money, money, credit, gamble, TV comedy. Lust, love, no respect. Respect rules, morals, no rules, morals, respect. 9/11 was a gift from Satan for me. I turned it all off and listened to music. Nothing in drama, fear me. It means nothing. Drama slash useless, art slash useless. Useless slash happiness, happiness slash love. Love slash karma, hate slash drama. Hate slash not slash noose. Hang slash death, noose slash loose. In death be loose. Useless art is God, he is limitless. Death is too useless. Death is limitless. Find the best way to die. That is your dream. Find death. Find long love, long life, long maps. For treasures, golds, a great light. New light, electricity, hand, music, art. New worlds, bright cities of gold, and gold is wealth, meaningless. It's to damn nature, sacrifice your guitars, the pan after shredding, pushing life. Fear but to purpose, party, play, sacrifice, and pan. Pan as in DJ Splash. You know DJ Splash is an old term back in, what's that place over there? Splash? If you have theory and practice on magic, it actually dedicates the poem to Pan. Now, a traditional torture technique in the samurais is to dunk somebody's face in boiling water while giving them a blowjob. I'm just making sure it doesn't go black, because I had a really cool lesson, 2 hours long in techno, but the computer decided it's for not use. And off to the side it says, take all your most inner selfish desires and apply them to one object. Crowley claims to take all your, or the computer, Wikipedia something, like some random researching on Crowley, they have that quote. So it's like taking all your inner, it's like, saying play music, man, play music. Here's more slashes. Gay, happiness, bundle of sticks, slash government, gay, warning, gay, government, fear, fear, gay, decay, emotions, fighting, tummy sticks, gay, annoying, gay, slash gross, nigga, happy, annoying, wrong, faggot, blue of stride, wrong, God, denial, idol. Well, like it says you can't sleep with him. It doesn't say you can't have boy drama. Do you know what I'm saying? Boy drama's fine. It's good for poetry. Poetry good, ma. You write your poetry and he come back and he fight the dragon when dragon's times are tough. He will fight that dragon. Because what is with dragon worship? Did they put a bunch of the really hottest Chinese people in one room, have them no shoes, have a nigger down to the mafia, time travel back in time, Have Jesus show up, fight a dragon, then the dragon's parents fucking reincarnate in heaven, then we get the dragon Spyro. And then Jesus organizes crime in Nigger Town. Now, don't respect Jesus. Just don't take that as disrespect. It's to open your minds up to poetry, because he is the true sense of poetry. Because all the best poets you will find are in J.K. Huseman's novel. And all those books, after a really long time, you're like, damn, now I got the Bible better. And you should realize, before you get pissed, King David's poetry looks like the whole book. So I'm pretty sure King David wrote the whole thing based off of his paperwork. That's why it's so confusing. I bet you it all happened in like 2 generations. And it was all around Caesar. And that's the only reason the girls slutted that one time. Was because bad stuff in their father. And I bet you they make the boys stay home too. Not Spain though. Well, remember, you're exiled. Let me skim through my notebooks. Theo, man. I need you, man. I need you to hit me up, dude. And like, I got some sketches for an opera that you're gonna poop. I need somebody to run, because my buddy Dave is too complicated to write them. You can't tell Dave what to do, man. He's dishwasher Dave, even though he fries doughs. So he's like Elvis, man. He did all that shit for that girl, man. And he worked in the batters. He even played sports, man. But it was all about trying to get to you. I don't know if there's a lot of mind of it, or if I want a stove. I love Lady Nicotine. Marbread, sponsor me, please. I'll make loud-ass, timeless music for them. You see, why are cigarettes legal, dude? Like pot shouldn't be legal either, because it's addictive. Think about it, like caffeine, man. Yeah, you will realize most people go to prison. They graduate high school, all those cool kids, man. They get out of jail, and they're not from, they'll get out at 30. I'm sure they'll get out at 30. This is me writing like Oscar Wilde, if you're wondering why it's like so abstract. Tobacco, pot, left, right. Give me a woman, wine, and snuff till I cry out hold enough. That's Keats, by the way. Keats is Wilde's favorite writer. You know all this because Wikipedia. But before that, you could just go to his library and they have these huge textbooks. So, Julius's nobleman, he was of noble descent according to this one thing. All he did, look, I believe in my paperwork, in Roman times, you died from crucifixion. That is how you died. And it's all Sappho. Sappho is all classic literature. Watch. You think it's random, man? But if you're trying to play like Buckethead, dude, your fucking understanding, dude, is always spinning, man. You should try doing paperwork, dude. You realize if it comes to a confusion, you're in denial, or you're lying. But nothing's wrong with it. It's okay. No prophet has came, man. And it's what they need, dude. It's what they need, man. Okay, so there's Cantata 1, it does some reading. But what happens is, it's the footnotes that are weird. Alright, check it out how it says, Sappho will never do blowjob. Because I'll be pissed if it goes fucking blank. Midway the age of 35, the midpoint, these either notes, like, books nowadays, they, what do books do? Books nowadays have footnotes to explain you random references. Instead of having, so it's like, instead of forcing you. Drugs are bad. Don't do them. Because I doubt, what does it mean, drug illegal? You think about it, you don't want to get swept up. Midway, age 30, let me take it from the top, I'll just read the whole canto. Skim through. The story of Dante finds strayed from the right road and is lost in dark woods. He tries to escape by climbing a beautiful mountain, but it turned aside. First by gambling Leonard, then by a fierce lion, and then finally by a ravenous she-wolf. As he is fleeing back into the woods, he is stopped by the shade of Virgil. Now, Virgil is the writer of Aeneid, so it says he ran. It's kind of like he ran into a prophet, but not a prophet, but the great poet. Because he like, do you get? He doesn't talk to God. They just had oracles where they took acid, man, and did weird things and sold their soul to Satan, like Crowley did. Or the true story, got shot in the courtyard at 20 and all the girls went home and cried. And they just set that up, dude, for Splash. Because read about it. Theory and Practice of Magic. Go to the borders and open it up. First page, man. You'll see after or before it'll say Poem to Pan. So you know, lobsters, horrible scream into like a ah, like you're on a roller coaster. It's like ah, right at you, man. Alright, so Virgil, who tells that he cannot hope to pass the wolf and ascend the mountain by the road. One day, a greyhound will come and drive a wolf back to hell. You guys missed all that, or you caught it from my one little hint. He's saying, to meet a great artist, you become pretty damn good at like seeing things, you know what I mean? Because they do paperwork. That's why I think the Republic, we should bring back the noblemen or something. Have a step system that goes through, and even have China's run us or something till we can socialize like them, but without ripping them off. Because like socialist, like whatever China did, dude, they owe it to them, dude. They owe it to them. So it's like they had the computers, the cell phones. Like, yeah, Bill Gates got paid too. That's the only reason. And China was like, if you do that, man, you gotta do that speech on genocide. Look it up, Bill Gates genocide. And the tent we put down there. Kids in the wood. But you'll realize when you jam with people too, like ego, or, but I don't really, ego is like poetry based off of pride. So if you think about it, well, Crowley says a lot of things. And, I like girls and, like, I'm crazy, okay? Like, I would, just think of me before you go and date somebody. Just think of me, be like, start going on, be like, Mom, plan our boyfriend dating thing for me. Because who cares, you know what I mean? Like, where I'm from, dude, whatever you do with me, you do with him. Oh, and like, you will realize too, if you're a musician, you should admit though, my sound changes you. Why? Because my chromaticism, my note placement, my overall knowing it is possible through practice, because you watch me progress. It's harder to see Matt Ratch, because he covered that up compared to Buckethead, who sort of it like naturally happened. But you realize Buckethead sort of is the end of rock and roll. But it's a new birth back to Style Gallant. I'll make several videos to go into detail about this, because Crowley says what he says, I tasted human flesh and human feces. I just got a lot of viewpoints on Crowley. I apply everything to music. And so, plus it's really good to organize my thoughts. But music, you meet me, you see through my finger patterns, you catch stuff I don't catch, and then you go your own way to make your hardcore band, man. You go your own way to make your hardcore band. 6 months later, your new songs, dude, don't sound like that one you met when you met me, dude. Yeah, I showed you. And then because the E in the pop, man, oh. You get it. Hardcore. The screaming is nice. My voice isn't low enough. I can do it. Watch. It's how you scream. Yeah, like you can feel the muscle move. is actually nice to do every like 4 months, dude, to help you their ACDC. Because it strengthens your voice. It's too, I don't know, dude. Don't make the turtle play with the dog. So, with a wolf is back, it's a metaphor for, like, how Dante will keep his art going after he meets Virgil. How he'll keep that, like, almost touch of God. So, so it goes back to how once the curse of the mountain is trust. It's like he's a young boy, too. He could be like a young boy. And he just met a great, great artist. And all he could play was his power chords and make his techno. That's all he had. Not harmonics, though. Harmonics, you're awesome. Strident. You're kind of like, you're not where you were, but you'll come back, dude. Your harmonies will come back. I was kind of trying to be dickhead for a second, but I was really just saying you can't hate on Strident's harmony. He's pushing for voice, like if they were to meet me, like that harmonic shining down, man. I figured that out by ear. Harmonics did not send me the file. Harmonics, dude, I can tell you. What happened was, it was good timing how I caught it, because I just like started studying, not studying, I had it for a while, but I started really looking at the score to try and figure out how it sounds, because I didn't really want to mess with it because it's my favorite piece. I didn't really want to like study more. It's something I could take my time with, because I've been playing Bach forever. That's all I play is Bach and Zeppelin for like 8 years. And I'll show you the pirate punk melody real fast. I really usually just write tabs out that look like AC/DC solos and solo 'em. That's why, Theo, I need you to write this opera for me. I got the plot, dude. It kind of like on a guitar, like on a violin, is just like 300 songs for the fiddle. That wasn't the best example, but you see, it's transitioning because it's a little Chopin. Oh, and I'm on to this being all their kitty writing too. Like, I really gotta do this for music, man. Here's a pump. So it'll be like. Dun. Oh, so you know I'm good at it. I don't feel like going through my notebooks. I just learned to rip them out. But check out this pump thing. You will get. I can't even play the way I want to, because it'll be too much of a assumption on what it should have went, till other people start stepping up to the ball and really letting out. Now, Matt Ratch, I love you, dude. I love you, man. Buckethead, I threw up in the bucket when I turned 21. But, Buckethead, Theo, I get you're a painter, dude. Harmonics, you study the stuff, dude. You keep doing what you do, dude. I can't say anything to Harmonics. Now, Thunderblaze, dude, you aren't, say, the best, but you're, like, you got it, dude. Do you know what I mean? I just wish you should be the first to step it up. I'm saying, because it would be, you're the guy to go first of the technors. Matt Ratch, like, if you know what I was, like, if you start getting transitions when you're playing music, like anything, you can't start seeing 3 steps ahead at work, or like in numbers, like you couldn't catch how multiplication was going. Oh, Theo, 6,000 stars, dude. 6,000 stars. You were the one stepping it up. It's time for somebody else to take the turn. You were never even really cliche. Because get it's all Splash, dude. Splash is DJ Somata. He's Slim Shady. First album, he's Anger Fist. Eminem is the one that does through Anger Fist. You can just tell, dude. Because they're just waiting. They're like, they put us in the desert, dude. We just got the 10 Commandments. It's Paveni, man. It's Paveni. And you guys, besides just why Harmonics, dude? Because, like, Harmonics is the master technoer of us. He holds Splash's passion when you first listen to it. Oh, and so many skills, dude. Like, oh, you don't really fugue, do you? You can't touch. So many skills make kills, dude. If you touch the fugue, dude, your style is over. So just keep doing you for like another 2 years. Keep doing the 2 melodies, dreamy sound at once, and then touch the fugue, and it'll be like. Back to Dante. Alright, trust in him, a Virgo who will guide him by a longer way, leading through hell and purgatory. From there, a worthier spirit than Virgo, Beatrice, will lead him on to see the blessed Lord in paradise. Dante accepts Virgo as master leader and the Lord as they set out together. You know, in Fuchs's book, the one that teaches us fugue, that is the main reason it didn't die. And plus, everyone reads the book. Beethoven, Bach, may have. Why do I got a sudden feeling they always have crazy stories like Joseph committing the adultery? It never says they screw. For all I know, they will pull their own version of knocking the doves over in the cold coins, doing the one, whatever the fuck. What is one? Beware the evil one. You know, Jesus did say next time he came back with a sword, Muhammad had a sword the whole time. He said he talked to Gabriel. So, Gabriel is the voice of God. So, in the old Muhammad book, the 2 books, there's one, Open a Portal to Hell and How to Make LSD. And there's another, How to Sell Your Soul to Satan. Crowley opened that one. Those are probably both placed there by Muhammad, who is most likely Jesus. If he's not, then he is the prophet. If you read the Quran, it has extra stories on the Bible. It has where Disney comes from. With the snake. So Dante steps through as his master, leader, and lord as they set out together. Like, you can do it for girls, like, but if you're trying to do it for it won't work, because that just means you're trying to party. Those partiers, dude, you see in the 80s, man, doesn't matter, they had the guitar magazines, and they were the ones that figured it out. 1-4-5 chord progression. So there you have, so they figured out Chuck Berry, they seen through Zeppelin, you can't blow up Zeppelin, you can't just show you jamming, so you have to make it sound superhuman, and we're the ones with the balls to listen to Judas Priest. Midway this way of life's where bound upon I woke to find myself in a dark wood. where the right road was whirly lost gone. Me, how hard to speak of it, that rude and rough and stubborn forest, the mere breath of memory stirs the old fear in the blood. Now, was that a hate on the artist? Saying, let's see, let's elaborate. Midway, this way of life were bound upon, I woke to find myself in a dark wood. The right road who wholly lost and gone, Amy, how hard to speak of it. That rude and rough stubborn forest, the mere breath of memory stirs the old fear in the blood. So the woods, so he saw God, realized rude was his critique, Virgil's critique on artists he has met, and some of these mistakes he may have seen in himself. It is so bitter it goes nigh to death. Yet therein I gained such good that to convey the tale I'll write what else I found within. How I got into it I cannot say, because I was so heavy and full of sleep when I first stumbled from the narrow way, but when at least I stood beneath a steep hillside which closed the valley wandering maze, whose dread had pierced me into the heart root deep. Then I looked up and saw the morning rays, mantles its shoulders from the planet bright, which guides men's feet right on their ways, as the quiet of fur the lurking bosom laid through the long horror of the piteous night. So, what should happen there? Karma lesson. He's saying there's two sides to everything, like good and evil. What if ancient Greece wasn't real, and that's just something made up by Safer? Like, what level does Rome fuck with you? Like, how do you get the family off the cliff? What if it's ran by the evil vampires? What if the Mafia's ran? Did you notice the Mafia claims to have came out the same time as the Clan? So that's when the drug game happened? Or did the Mafia call out the Clan? Plus, how are you racist? Are they secretly trying to kill anyone who does? I know it was the shootouts with the cops. Recently were them. And the two Russians, those guys are Jews, dude. Like, how do you not see that? They were pissed at how hard it is to get signed. A bad apple bears bad fruit. Crowley says if you're that good, you just find a way. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the see-throughs in his poetry. It's like really how you should see how much Bob Dylan talks about that stuff. Alright, well, I'm going to go on to the second part of the video.